Ever since the first fish decided swimming was for idiots and grew legs, mankind has been gifted with an almost insatiable curiosity. What secrets lie beyond the stars? Why are we here? How many marshmallows can I fit in my mouth? To the degree that I'd be willing to bet the first ever coherent thought was a question. We invented the wheel and then put them on horses, and then we put the wheel horses on boats, and then we put the boats in the water, and then we moved the boats to different places just to see if there was stuff there, like spices and slaves. And then we went to the moon, where we knew there wouldn't be spices or slaves, but it still just seemed like the thing to do. We've mapped every corner of this ball of dirt, and soon this guy, who I am convinced is a fictional character, is going to take us to an entirely different ball of dirt, and then we'll probably go to other balls of dirt after that in a never-ending quest to see what the fuck is up. And even though there's a curiosity inside you with a reach of over 46.6 billion light years, if you're watching this video right now, then that means you were born too late to explore the Earth, and too early to explore the stars. But just about right to explore San Andreas. The year is 2001. You and your best friend have spent the last 6 hours slaving over your Pepe Sylvia board in a desperate attempt to solve life's most pressing mystery. How do I fill my Pokedex in Pokemon Red? Or blue if your parents didn't love you. You've already Drake-belled each other all the version exclusives using a giant purple wire while listening to S Club 7's Don't Stop Movin' on your Sony Walkman because it's the past, but you've still got two major problems. Neither party is willing to part with their beloved starter Pokemon, and you both evolved your Eevees into Jolteons, because obviously you're 6 years old. Which one would you pick? The hot dog, the wet dog, or the dog made of knives that shoots lightning? After going over all the options, you come to the conclusion that there's just no way to fulfill your dreams of becoming a Pokemon master and decide to go outside and do sports or something. But just then your other friend Owen, whose name is spelled like this for some reason, kicks open the door with his light up runners and says, "Check this out, you fucking dipshits," whips out a purple see-through Game Boy Color, walks up to Bill's house and freeze. There she is, lads. A secret path leading to a mythical fantasy land of magic and wonder, like Tir na Nog or Finland, where you can catch more starters and Eevees than you could shake a stick at. And all you have to do is figure out a way in there. This was the tale of Bill's Secret Garden, and although it turned out to be bullshit because God is dead, it was still my first introduction to a video game myth. See, being a gamer girl is much different today than it was back in the 90s and 2000s. Because we didn't have the entire sum of human knowledge in the palm of our hands, it was much easier to just fucking lie. But that's not to say these playground myths were started with malicious intent. I mean, you'll always have the spooky campfire stories about Lavender Town's music turning kids gay or whatever, but that's a meme and dream for another video. Generally speaking, these myths were born from a childlike optimism and wish fulfillment. Things like finding a rare Pokemon wedged into the suspension of this guy's pickup truck. Trying to reject the cruel reality of death and save everyone's first anime waifu, Eris. Or taking a break from your busy schedule of murdering civilians and going to find Bigfoot.
The Appalachian Mountains.
And then playing GTA. Myths, almost by definition, have to be next to impossible to prove. That's part of the thin line that separates mythology from outright fiction, which makes them seem like a weird fit for video games, which are these tangible, knowable things. I mean, something is either in the GameCube or it isn't. So it was pretty much by necessity that all these myths came paired with an insanely obtuse checklist for anyone trying to confirm them. This plaque clearly reads L is real 2401. This of course meaning that Luigi is playable in Super Mario 64. To find Luigi you have to get 120 stars, then enter the castle and run up the stairs, then stop. Turn around, go back down the stairs and into the first snow level. Unlock Shenlong in Street Fighter. Play as Ryu and don't take a single hit until you get to M. Bison. Sonic the Hedgehog gets hit by Smash Bros. Melee. All you have to do is complete classic gear with each character, and then beat 20 or more characters. Then pick up your game. This of course is by decade. But of all the insanely complicated video game myths, None could dare match the heft, nay, the girth of Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus is a game where you play as a young man who makes a pact with a divine deity to resurrect his companion in exchange for slaying 16 enormous beasts. You ride across massive, lonely landscapes on your horse and only partner Agro as you indiscriminately hunt down, climb, and kill your colossal prey. I know all of you guys know that, but my parents watch these videos, so I have to explain it to them. Okay, and it's just like this game that feels like it's hiding something. Mom, a giant map with exactly 16 things to do? That doesn't make any fucking sense, and there's a bunch of smaller secrets scattered around the place that kind of imply something grander is going on. So, the fuck? The internet took this ball and just fucking ran with it. From December 2007 all the way to March 2016, the users over at the PlayStation forums theorized as to what secrets were buried in this game and how to uncover them over the course of 5,662 posts. It is 559 pages long. That's more than the first 2 Harry Potter books combined. Line up these glyphs on a map, go to the intersecting point, take the torch from the 11th boss fight down to the enormous stone door, complete the time trials to unlock the Queen's Sword, and then grab the feet of a hawk to fly to the dunes and bury the sword in the sand. Has anyone tried doing this on their 16th playthrough? Almost a full decade of analysis and theorizing and exploring and data mining, all to finally uncover nothing. There is no secret, no 17th Colossus, no context-altering cutscene, no Luigi, nothing. So, why do we do it? Why have people been enthralled with this unending quest to unravel every last thread in every last video game since the dawn of Mario? Well, like most things in life, I believe there are 2 primary motivators: love and money. People are naturally curious. Consumers love finding things and creators love leaving things to be found. Like every other artistic medium, video games, just like onions and Shrek, have layers. And it can be extremely rewarding to peel away those layers to uncover what lies within, even if it's just more onion.
Boy, that's a big onion. Look at that. Woo!
In the best case scenarios, game devs notice the passion gamer girls have for these crazy conspiracy theories and give the people what they want. There was this running joke about a secret cow level in Diablo 1, and then Blizzard actually made a secret cow level in the sequel. You can play as Luigi in Super Mario 64 DS, and even Shadow of the Colossus added a secret sword chamber thing in the remake. I mean, it's no 17th Colossus, but it is something. And on the more fiscal side of things, it's good for advertising. All this Mythbuster shit means a lot of Reddit threads and YouTube videos about how Herobrine is in the game and what you have to do to find him. And when I was a kid, they used to sell these little gaming books full of cheat codes and secrets with bullshit like how you can get Yoshi in Pokemon. They also always had these advertisements for sex hotlines on the back, and if you squinted really hard, you could almost see a boob, so that was pretty sick. But today, myths can't really exist in the same sense that they used to. No matter how well you hide your game's secrets, once it's released to the infinite hive mind that is the internet, they will be uncovered, probably within a week, for MatPat to consume.
Hello, Internet!
Mystery is a finite resource, but curiosity is not. So as we've moved into the information era, it's not hard to see why mythology, just like in real life, has been discarded for outright fiction, where you can invent your own interesting ideas and theories without the burden of evidence. I mean, that's not to say that things are worse now, like, I wouldn't go back. It just kinda sucks that I can't go on the internet without having every theory confirmed or denied as soon as they pop up, and I can't go to the playground and ask around for the new hot rumors because I will definitely go to jail. Thank you for watching my video. Super hyper mega thank you to Nicholas Burb, Jake the Snake Peterson, Matthew Clayton, and Thickberg for helping me out on Patreon. I really appreciate it. Do all the things you're supposed to do on a YouTube video. Follow me on Instagram, for ugly people, but funny. And join us next time when our topic will be LGBT characters in video games. Video games, you guys. Like gay.
Nevermore, nevermore.